That, of course, is the hometown of Brock Boeser, and Brock, I know, along with all of us, sharing the grief and the sorrow over 3 lives cut short in the most needless way. But he hunkers down now for an afternoon game against the Wild. Now Vinny Lettieri trying to move it out. He's checked. Canucks get the puck behind the goal, sent to the right point to Myers. Into the middle. Ian Cole trying to find a shooting lane. Cole got a little pick, and then he scores! A little pick from Tyler Myers. Minnesota's complaining. That was Lettieri, who I think was interfered with, but Canucks don't mind. Ian Cole has his second of the year.
This was up on the high blue line there. Tyler Myers, it's a subtle pick on Lettieri, and then this shot comes through. Bresser in front. Gustafsson keeps leaning.
Canucks collapse back to move it out of harm's way. Miller sends the puck to the Minnesota blue line. Now it's poked free. Here's Suter cutting it off the right. Centers the puck, and that was blocked. Good defensive play there by Bogosian. Here's Juleson. Long wrist shot, missed the net. Loose puck, Miller scores! JT Miller took it off the glass and put it in the open net. And the Canucks, against the run of play, have taken a 2-0 lead.
Glove side behind the goaltender, bounces out blocker side. Gustafsson, look at his head. He looks to the left first and is too slow.
Final minute of the first. Pettersson trying to knock that puck down, couldn't do it. Here comes Kaprizov. 4 Minnesota players on this rush. Boldy takes a lead pass, spins, centers, it's in off the skate. It'll be Erikkson X goal as the centering pass went in off his skate, and Minnesota in the final minute cuts the deficit in half.
Was it a stopping motion? As a fortunate bounce lands onto the stick, Boldy is able to take this nice pass to come into the zone.
Elias Pettersson making moves on Brodin. Hoglander gets the puck, shovels it to Pettersson, feeds it back. Hughes with room. Quinn Hughes, wrist shot, missed the net. Lindholm gets the loose puck. Lots of continuous action here, lots of pressure from the Canucks. Pettersson scores! Elias Pettersson, after all that pressure, able to bury one stick side on Gustafsson. And the Canucks are back up by 2, leading 3-1.
Merrill gets his glove on and pushes it away. And after an extended shift in the offensive zone for Vancouver, Pettersson gets open in the slot, past the blocker.
JT Miller in the corner. Boeser in front, shoots, and that was stopped by Gustafsson. Miller, Hughes, down to Miller. Hughes again. He and Miller continue to play catch. Miller moves to the middle, tries a wrist shot, he scores! Post and in. JT Miller with a sneaky release. And the Canucks get that elusive power play goal and lead 4-1. Miller has his second of the afternoon.
And is looking on the wrong side. Miller's got his eyes up the whole time.
We're into the second half of the second period. Canucks leading 4-1. Indirect pass, Erikkson X sends Boldy in, scores! Chips the puck in, goes after it himself. Zuccarello couldn't reach the puck. Hughes Suter gets it. Chips one to the middle. Miller picks up the puck and moves in on the right wing. Wide on Bogosian, Sharpekistan, he scores! It's a hat trick for JT Miller, the 3rd of his career, as he roofed that one past Gustafsson, and the Canucks lead 5-2. 40 seconds to go in the period. Kaprizov carries down to the corner. Feeds along for Zuccarello. Matt Zuccarello puts one to the crease, deflected in. I think off Cole. A fortuitous pounce for the Minnesota Wild. Zuccarello will get credit. And the Wild are within 2.
The Canucks not trying to extend out to the sides. Zuccarello is going to take a little bit of ice in front of him, try to make a pass. See, he walks on in and then...
And he'll have to start from his own blue line. 15 seconds to go in the period. Favored through the defense. Puck just got away from him. Now he centers. Loose puck. And it stayed out. I think there's a penalty coming up here for hooking. There's the overhead looking at it. It doesn't go under the net. It doesn't. No. So I don't see how this stands up.
No. And the referees are seeing what we saw. And here comes the adjustment.
This is John McIsaac.
After video review, it is determined that there is no goal. The puck came back in from the other side of the net, never crossed the goal line.
Puck sent down low to Zuccarello. Banks one around. Kaprizov, side of the net. Watched by Tyler Myers. Kaprizov, Zuccarello. Comes out from below the goal line, looks across, tees it up, gets a return pass, centers, Erikkson scores. Second of the game for Jules Erikkson. Wild score on the two-man advantage.
Erikkson is going to be able to redirect this.
Zuccarello tees it up, Boldy stop, rebound, Erikkson couldn't get it through. Still loose, says the referee. Zuccarello digging for it. The Smith trying to cover. Still no whistle. Mad scramble in the Vancouver goal crease. Puck was underneath Cole for a moment, I think. Now it squirts free and they tee it up. Zuccarello to the side, they score. Kaprizov. Teddy Bluger is furious, yelling at the referee, John McKaiser.
They're all focused on trying to find that loose puck. Instead, it's a fake shot over and the Smith.
Minnesota's 3 for 5 with the power play and still has the man advantage in a tie game. There's a minute 10 to go on the Miller penalty. Zuccarello fakes and lets the puck go back to Kaprizov. Now it's centered, they score! It's a hat trick! Jules Erikkson. Minnesota has its first lead of the afternoon.
Pucks were just slow to react. As the puck is deep, it's going to be worked behind and right out front. And this bumper and shot catches the Smith.
Merrill chops the puck to the blue line, gets another chance to move it out, and does. Came off the linesman. Right to Vinny Lettieri, who dumps the puck into the Vancouver end. On it is Lucchini. Takes Lucchini, centers, tipped in! I think it was Lettieri with his back to the goal, and then he was driven to the ice following. But I think with his back to the goal, he redirected that one in to make it 7-5. Or was it Rossi?
Prizes the Smith.
Breaking it up was Noah Juleson, with Erikkson hoping for a tap-in for his fourth. Now Boldy steals the puck. Round the net, puts it in front, Kaprizov scores! The Canucks play in Denver tomorrow. But it's an avalanche of goals here in Minnesota this afternoon as the Wild get their 5th of the period.
Kaprizov comes in later, and this top line for Minnesota has come alive in this game. Looks like the Canucks rotated. 5 goals in 4 minutes and 43 seconds is the corrected time.
Remember they had a late one in the second, too. Here's Zadorov with a shot. He scores! Canucks get one back. They're within 2 as Zadorov makes it 8-6.
Well, if you're going to climb the mountain back, you got to take a couple of steps.
Minnesota protecting a 2-goal lead. Puck to the corner. Faber's broken his stick. He's trying to move the puck with his feet. Pettersson digs it free. Gets it back to Hronek. Hughes with room. Quinn Hughes. Slap pass tipped in. Brock Besser. And with 2:08 to go, the Canucks are within a goal.
The glove as the Minnesota Wild are trying to get the stick into the hands of Faber. He did get one.
Puck ricochets to the right point. Hronek just kept it in. Winds up in the corner. Brodin dumps it towards the empty net. Scores!
Full effort to keep the play alive. Brodin shoulder checks, realizes he has a moment, and instead of just trying to elevate it out of the zone, he tries for the empty net.
Passer for Juleson, and the pass went right past him. Kaprizov tries again for the empty net. That's blocked. And this game, well, Kaprizov getting another chance, and he scores. And we've got another hat trick for the Minnesota fans to celebrate here as the Wild get to double digits. Kaprizov's 3rd of the game. Seconds remaining, and he has his 3rd of the afternoon, 23rd of the year. That could have been the one, maybe they right the ship, get back on even terms, but it just was not to be. A crazy afternoon here in St. Paul.